Good morning to all of us. Today our lesson is talk about the emerging of new words. In our daily, we always heard many people communicate with other in different language or in the same language. Maybe they can speak in first language or second language. Language is a structured system to communicate with others. It is a tool that we always use to communicate with our friends, our parents, maybe our other people that pass from our in front of us, even in Indonesian or in English. Language is the ability to possess by humans to communicate with other humans using sign, symbol, and our gesture. For example, words and movement. So when we talk to our friends or to our lecturer or to elder than us, elder than me, when we speak like yes ma'am, yeah, yes ma'am, and never stop move like yes ma'am, I will explain like that. So it is about like someone's will think what's wrong with this girl or what's wrong with this boy. And now I will explain the language is evolved. From years to years, words will become more, they can add more words to our dictionary. Like thinkers Rousseau argued that language originated from emotions, while others like Kant have held that it originated from rational and logical thoughts. Estimates of the number of human languages in the world vary between 5,000 and 7,000. Natural languages are spoken or signed. Like I have explained before, it's not always talk about words that we utterance from our mouth, but it is talk about sign or symbol when we talk with others. Humans acquire language through social interaction in early childhood, and children generally speak fluently by approximately 3 years old. The use of language is deeply entrenched in human culture. Therefore, in addition to its strictly communicative uses, language has also many social and cultural uses such as signifying group identity, social stratification, as well as social grooming and entertainment. Uh, I will give the example from my family, my cousin, my aunt's house, my aunt's daughter. Uh, when she is about 3 or 4 years old, she can speak in Batak language fluently and properly. Like I have read before, a language is deeply entrenched in human culture. So in my aunt's culture, they speak in a daily with Batak language. So my cousin in 3 years or 4 years ago, 3 years ago, she can speak Batak language fluently. She can speak to my father, to my grandmother, to my aunts, and they can and she can properly and fluently use the language. So like I have read read before, the childhood all children generally speak fluently by 3 years old. Children and adult have different um, led to get or to got the language from outside. But children or toddler, they can hear from their friend, from their family, from their environment, so they can speak more faster than adult. Okay, now we come up to how new words are made. There are 6 ways to make a new word. The first one is acronyms. Acronyms is a letter, a name, or phrase. Like scuba. Scuba is from the word self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. And the second one is radar. Radar is radio detecting and ranging apparatus. The second one is blends. Blends is when one word with the other words blend, it become the one words, or they can together and have and create one words and have a meaning. For example, breakfast plus lunch, they become brunch. Second one is like motor and hotel, it become motel, like that. And the third is clippings. Clippings, new words come from part of existing word. Like informal writing, the longer form continues to use. Example, professor become prof, laboratory become lab, telephone become phone, and mathematics become maths. More clipping is advertising become ad, bicycle become bike, gymnasium become gym. So clipping is informal writing, uh, informal writing to longer form continues to use, like that. We come up to the third is compounds. I'm sorry, it's compounds. Uh, Compounds words are made when two existing words are joined. Example, for noun plus noun. For example, girl plus friend become a girlfriend. Rain plus bow become a rainbow. Post plus man become a postman. And for adjective plus adjective is bitter plus sweet become bittersweet. Noun plus example, had plus strong is headstrong. Life plus long is lifelong. For verb and noun, pick plus pocket become a pickpocket. Come up's question, if noun plus noun become what? It become new noun. If adjective plus adjective, it becomes a new adjective. If noun plus adjective, it becomes new adjective. If verb plus noun, it becomes new noun. We come up to the word connect. Words are created to cater for new inventions, products, or services, like nylon, polyester, internet, lycra, like that. We come to the sixth is borrowing. Borrowing. Words that originated in other languages are said to have been borrowed by English. Example, pioneer, police, chef come from France. Tornado, alligator, mosquito come from Spanish. Like that. Borrowing words came from another or different languages. Like that. Like I have explained before, they come from many city or uh, from city like that, like from France, Spanish, and the other. Okay, now we come up to the why humans keep creating words. If we think or in our mind, why in years from years there are many words that they added to our dictionary, or they can heard from our friends, or we can heard from our environment. So, words is the one of important tools that the people can use to say something, to give and receive messages from the outside. If humans stop creating words, even it is a physically or symbol or sign, humans will not able to understand what others talk about. Uh, they can humans keep creating words because they want to communicate with others using their language when or when or where people can understand what they say. Like here in my slide, human keep creating words because with words, human can create a sentence to give and to get new information from others. So until we want to die, people will never stop creating words. Now I will explain how meaning is involved in a word. Every word we say has meaning and has a purpose. Humans or people will keep silent if he or she don't understand what the people say. Our friends cannot able to understand what we talk about, and so when we talk clearly, people will understand. There are two kinds of theory of words meaning can be distinguished. The first one is we can label a semantic theory of word meaning, and the second kind is which we can label a foundational theory of words meaning. It is a theory that clarifying the meaning, the term meaning, information that is encoded by the words of natural language. And the second kind is the interest, the fact in virtue of which word come to have the semantic properties they have to their users. In Indonesia, also has new words with a meaning. They can adopt or they can combine with others' language, and here they are. There are 7 new words that contain in Indonesian language, and the 7 words list in Indonesian dictionary. The first one is gawai. Gawai is a word that we can use to change our gadget, our laptop, or our computer. It is also a tools that we can say is that we can say as gawai. The second one is swafoto. Swafoto same meaning with a selfie. We take a picture by ourselves, and it is an action to us or to ourselves to take a picture our uh, by ourselves. The third one is daring and luring. Daring appeared to replace online, but uh, me it's not means like online never used by people. Online is also an acronym from within the network, like in in our lives today or in from last month we have a daring class for our in our campus. We have daring class, we have daring defense, we have daring seminar proposal. So it is replaced like online class, online defense, online seminar proposal like that. And then whereas offline is an acronym from outside the network appearing to replace the word offline. So luring is means offline. Remember, daring is online, luring is offline. The fourth is warganet. Um, citizens, citizens appear to replace the word of netizen. Previously, the word netizen also appeared as a play the word citizen on in the internet. So get ready to set up array or rukun warganet in your Facebook group. So warganet is like netizen or citizen. Like in Indonesian, kamu tuh mulutnya kayak netizen, banyak cakap. Seperti itu. Jadi warganet ini bisa juga dibilang seperti netizen. Jadi mereka ini lebih sering muncul di media sosial kita, seperti di YouTube, in our Facebook, Instagram, or anything else. The five is Taticus. Taticus is a cursor controlling in our computer. Taticus is like this one, mouse. So we can call it is this one like this one as teticus. It's not always mouse. The sixth is pramusiwi. Pramusiwi is a woman employed to take care for young children, like baby sister. Baby sister. So they work to take care of the baby or toddler in one house or two house maybe. The seven or the last is Celtic. Celtic means typo. In our what is that? In my experience, uh, I ever or usually typo when chat with my friends, and I will talk sorry, aku tadi typo seperti itu. Jadi Celtic ini adalah singkatan dari kata salah ketik or wrong type. So it is also commonly used in our daily to talk with our friends, especially like warganet, netizen, Celtic, or typo. Jadi itu yang paling sering kita alami dalam kehidupan kita. Itu muncul paling sering dalam pertemanan atau dalam in the teenager life. In Indonesian, there are two forms, namely standard and non-standard Indonesian. In our daily, we can hear someone talk in a slang word or in the standard Indonesian. Like in Indonesian, especially in my campus, there are a lot of my friends using slang word to speak with others. For example, mager. Mager itu adalah malas gerak. But mager list in our Indonesian dictionary. Or the second one is sabep. Contohnya dalam bahasa example in Indonesian, gue mau pakai ini nih, boleh nggak? Sabep. Sabep itu artinya bebas, means free. The third one is sabi. Sabi is a slang word. Sabi kebalikan dari bisa. Maaf ya salah ketik. Harusnya bisa. Lalu kui. Kui ini kata-kata yang paling sering digunakan di Indonesian. Commonly used in Indonesian, kui means you or means let's go. Like we invite someone to join with us. But ini biasanya yang dipakai orang-orang anak-anak hits gitu. Jadi but ini mengatakan banget, very like that. Next, sae. Sae ini commonly used in my life or in my workplace. They can say, can I? Oh, I'm so beautiful, like that. And then your friend will talk, sae loh, kayak bilang bisa aja gitu. Lalu leh uga ini singkatan dari boleh juga. Lalu yang terakhir adalah santuy. Santuy ini adalah kata santai or slow. So it is a slang word in Indonesian that I often use in my when I talk to my friend or when I talk to my people around. It's not talk to my elder than me. And then slang is used because the language is easily accepted and understood by teenagers. So slang word is always used by teenager in Indonesian. They often use the language both directly or indirectly. Like the language they use on social media or the language they use on chatting with their teenage friends, and indirect use of slang. Many teenagers use slang with their updates on social media. The word that I have explained before, always used by teenager to update story in their social media to express their feeling or minds. Panau is we feel itchiness in our body, have a white color, and it become in our hands or in our body like that. The fourth one is ambiar. Ambiar emergence in 2019. In our social media, we can look or we can see in the comments or in the uh, a story social media. They can say ambiar. Ambiar in Indonesian means bercerai-cerai atau berpisah-pisah. Almost same with galau. But it is like ambiar in Indonesian. Ambiar itu hancur, bercerai-cerai, bercerai-berai, berpisah-pisah. Jadi kalau dibilang ambiar itu kayak rusak seperti itulah. The last one is Salin Temple. Salin Temple. Salin Temple emergence in 2019. Salin Temple same like copy paste. So when you in Indonesian or we can see this Salin Temple almost commonly in our Facebook social media or our Facebook. Like kita mau salin tempel satu cerita ke cerita lain atau ke apa namanya lembar kerja yang baru like that. Now we come up to the last one explanation is Indonesian words that I use frequently. Actually, I never create words, but I ever make up in Indonesian say plesetan from the one words to the other words, like a slang words that I have explained before. I commonly use in my life, uh, especially when I talk to my friends. Actually, this is not a new word, but it is a slang word that I use frequently in my day before, in my life, or when I talk with my friend. Like the first one, cupulau. In Indonesian means kamu payah, like someone cannot doing simple things or cannot express his or her feeling to the other. Uh, I will explain in Indonesia. Cupulau itu sering saya gunakan ketika mau bilang teman-teman saya tidak mampu atau mereka sebenarnya belum paham untuk menggunakan satu hal. The second one is Lego. Lego. The word took from English from words let's go means let's go to invite someone to join with you. The third one is kuilah. Kuilah. It is not only me use this word, but almost all the teenager in my campus use this word to invite someone to join us. Almost same with Lego, but kuilah more slang than Lego. Kuilah itu seperti ayolah, yuklah gitu. The fourth one is santuy. Santuy is also used to say be slow or santai in Indonesia. So this is the list of words that I almost use in my life to communicate with my friend. This is my presentation, or this is our lesson for today, and this is that you can find from this. This is my reference that you can find from this, and you can uh, get more information about words. Thank you and God bless you.